If you look at this part of the sky, you will see a constellation that is called the Big Dipper. But when my people look there, we see something altogether different indeed. Here, these 4 stars, we see a great bear. And behind the great bear are 3 smaller stars. These are 3 Cree hunters. The Cree is a tribe that shared our forests long ago. And here by this middle star is a little dim star. This is their dog, Bright Teeth. And my father told me of why these stars move endless about the sky throughout the 4 seasons of the year, and will do so until the end of creation time. For these 3 Cree and their dog must chase the bear, and they will never reach him. It is a thing my father told me happened before his father's time, long ago, when my great-great-uncle, the doggy, was still alive. He was a great medicine man of my people back in those days when our medicine was still strong and powerful in the sacred web of life. And my father tells me that the bear is the brother of all Abenaki, and so it is that we do not hunt him. Now these 3 Crees and their dog had hunted a full season in our Mistassini and Laurentide forests, and at the end of the season they were tired and lonely and in need of human company. And they came to one of our villages where stayed Bedagi in those days. And because our people saw they were tired and alone, they offered hospitality and took them in. A great feast there was of moose and deer and turkey. And they sang the songs of the people, told stories of the spirits and the heroes and the hunters long into the night, feasting and dancing. Then, when all were tired, these 3 Cree and their dog were led to a small house at the edge of the village, there to find peace and sleep. My father tells me that these 3 Cree, they didn't go to sleep right away. They lay awake thinking and still hungry. For though they ate the meat of the moose and the deer and the turkey, it is bear that these Crees like to eat. For they are not brothers to the bear like we. And this is what they want. And they were not satisfied without the meat of the bear. And so in those dark hours of the night, when the village was at last silent and all were asleep, these Crees crept out of that house and went off into the hills at the edge of the village. And there they sought out the den where sleeps our brother the bear. And the oldest Cree hunter took a lighted torch and went inside the den of the bear and aroused him from his sleep, frightening him, chasing him out into the open, snarling and growling. And they chased the bear into the north. He ran and they followed, and the bear turned and ran to the south, growling and snarling, and they followed. But the snarls and growls awakened Bedagi, and he had great concern in his heart to see what was happening to our good brother the bear. And he looked in time to see a young Cree hunter loose an arrow and wound our brother the bear so that he began to bleed. And their dog Bright Teeth, snapping at the bear's heels as he ran, so that he could not find rest. And the doggy was afraid and worried for his brother the bear, so that he made a medicine, a powerful medicine indeed. For it lifted the bear off the ground, and the bear ran off into the sky far above. There he dripped blood down on the leaves of the maple and the sumac. And so it is that the leaves of these trees still turn red in the fall in my country today. So strong was the medicine that these 3 Crees and their dog, without knowing, ran off the ground too into the sky, chasing after the bear with their greed, until they looked down and saw the earth far below. And they shouted to one another in the darkness of that place, saying, "Enough of this! We must go back! Look, we have left the earth behind!" But Bedagi's medicine was too strong, and they could not return to the earth. And so my father told me These 3 Cree and their dog will chase our brother the bear throughout all eternity there in the sky. And though they are very, very hungry indeed, they will never reach him until the last night of creation time, however long that may be. And I know that this story is true because my father was Old Bear Grinning, and he told me. And so now, for but a few short moments in this place, we have shared together my life and the life of all the old people of my nation and all the tribes across America. We have sat together by the firesides of the old people, the ones that have risen now and gone on along the shining way. When I stand in this place and look to see the stars across the sky, endless like grains of sand, scattered like the pine needles of my forest floor, I think of how it once was with my people, that they covered this land like the grass covers the prairie, like windswept waves cover the shell-paved ocean floor. My people once covered this land, but now they have gone out, but their spirits they have left behind. For in every place that they have found great beauty and happiness, they have left their names, and they would not go, but their spirits remain. Even in the neon-lighted cities of this land, they roam in the darkest hours of the night. And though the old ones have gone on the shining way, their spirits stay nearby. They love this place, and they could not leave it behind. For there, the lights in the sky called stars are the fires of life kindled in the souls of all the old ones that have lived and gone on. And they stay there, nearby, for they love us, and they love the earth, and could not leave us behind. But they wait, and they watch. Now if you go up to a high place in the darkest hours of the night, and all you can hear is the terrible silence of dark age upon dark age yet still to come, know this: I hear every song ever sung by the people since the beginning of time, and my heart is happy, for I know that one day I will go that way too, and I will sit by the fires of my people and my family and sing those old songs again. And if you look there and see this brilliant and endless sky, then you must come to know how endless is the creation and how fine is the one who has made it. And you must come to know then that there is no death, but only a change of worlds. And that I, Tsonakwa, wish you a safe journey and that awesome crossing.